YouTube, it's Tom Franklin from Tom Franklin Art. Today I am in my practice space and I'm going to be showing you my rig, the equipment that I'm using, and maybe explain a little bit about the music that I am currently doing with my band Gemini. So real quick, subscribe, hit that bell there at the bottom so you get your notifications, and don't be afraid to share the videos, and see you in a minute. So this is my practice space here in Mannheim. We're in an industrial area, so this is a really old building, and as you can see, it's pretty decent size. I think it's like 25 square meters, something like that. Here's my bassist rig. Here's his setup over here. It's got a nice 410 setup here. Nice PV boxes. It's got a warhead at the bottom. I think looks like an 18. It's got his little pedal setup over here, and over here is my drummer setup. He's running RMV drums at the moment, and of course, you know, you got all your cymbals and all that. You got his snare. He's got his double bass pedal. There's his beaters right there, and so we're running our boxes here. Some old Yamahas I bought back a long time ago. Over here is a little tiny mixing board, so I can run my vocals through. Here's the power amplifier. Got a little DVD player down there so we can play some music if we want to. We can also hook in through this patch cable, of course, and, you know, show some other stuff on the internet. Nothing special. So now we're gonna go over and see my rig. Now I'm running, let me turn it on so you can see it. Get my finger out the way there. I'm running an old school PV Powerball. I think I bought this amp about, I would say 15 years ago, and I've only had troubles with it. I think within the first 2 years I had to replace a fuse in it, but it's really nice. It's a 100 watt amp. It's basically 2 channels split into 2, so it's like they would say a 4-channel amp, but I'm only using the clean channel at the moment. I used to use the distortion on it, but I'll show you what I changed it up to in a second. I'm running out of a vintage box. I don't think the greenbacks. I think the Celestial's in there. It's a nice, very loud, and it's a very expensive box and everything. I think that I paid $1,400 for the head, and I paid $900 for the box. And like I said, it was about 15 years ago. It's an old pedal box I don't use anymore. Here's the logo for the band. We haven't put anything out yet. We're still in the process of getting our sound the way we want it, and working on you know, our songs and what it is that we want to do, you know. Slide that back so you see the whole deal there. So here's my mess over here, because I just got myself a new switching system. I'll show you in a second. Here's my main guitar at the moment. This is a PRS single cut. Wow, I almost fell down. It's got double humbuckers on it. It's a body through. There's no bolt on neck. It's a body through. Pretty cool guitar. Stays in tune pretty well, even though we're tuned very low. It's only 25 inch fret scale on the ebony here, and the problem is that when you're running the low tuning that we're doing, which is at the moment drop A, so the problem is you have to use thicker strings, and I'm using 60s, I think over 12s, I want to say, and it works okay for this guitar, but I still have a little bit of tuning issues, and I'm looking for a better tone, so I ordered myself a Chapman guitar, which is like an English guitar from England. Really nice stuff. They sound good. It's a baritone guitar, so instead of a 25 inch, I think it's a 28. I ordered it, I think in June or May or June, something like that, and it's supposedly going to be, I think it's supposed to be sent out yesterday, but I haven't checked my emails. So when that comes, I'll show you that, guys. I'll show you that one too. That one's really cool. It's got a really cool finish on it and everything. Now we're going to go over to the Christmas tree. And here's my pedal board. I'll go through. I'm not sponsored by any of these things. I'm not sponsored by Engel or Chapman guitars or anything like that. Who knows? Maybe one day. And you can see here, this is my power block here. This is where all the power goes to all my different pedals here. I'm going to end up putting that on the bottom, which is supposed to be, and then running all the cables through. But I just got all this stuff. Here I'm using a vocal effects pedal to help me. It makes it sound pretty cool. I learned a lot by listening to certain bands that they use vocal effects pedals. I might be getting some TC Helions in the future and connecting up like a doubler and like a Hall effect or an echo or reverb effect in there. And but for right now, this does pretty good. So we're gonna go through all this stuff. This here is my tuner. Here is my my phaser, made by Earthquaker. It's called the Orbital, I think it is. The Grand Orbiter, excuse me. Here is my Ghost Echo Reverb. This is great. I listened to a band called Pallbearer and they use these, and I was like, and then I hooked it in and I was just amazed by it. Here is the Julia 2. This is my what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a reverb. What's that word? A chorus pedal. This is a chorus pedal. And here is the monster. This is a Rev 3, the Rev G3 pedal. This is my new distortion, and this thing is a monster. It's just, it's brutal. It rips through, it cuts through all the nonsense of bassiness. You can adjust it. There's volume switch. It's great. It's got multi-selectors on it. I used an insane one. Here's my wah wah pedal. I think it's from I think it's like New York 21 or something like that. What's the name of it? Yeah, something like that. Tech 21, New York. Not using too much of it at the moment. I just hooked it on. I bought this also about 15 years ago. Now my new addition is this here. This is my switching system. This is from it's a PXL8. Really cool switching system. If you don't know what that is, normally at the beginning you run your cable out of your guitar into your whatever pedal you want first, doesn't matter. And it can be your distortion pedal, then your chorus pedal, then your reverb pedal, and then your orbiter, your phaser, and then you go into your tuner, and then back into your amp. And that cable runs all the way back into your amp head here, in your input, right? So what it does when you do that, when you chain them together, what happens is that the signal goes through all of these pedals, and you lose some of the signal, and that's never a good thing. Sometimes you get a lot of feedback, and sometimes you just lose some of the tone that you're looking for. So and the biggest reason is being the vocalist in the band at the same time is that say you're playing the song and you're on clean channel, which is you would turn this pedal off, right? And then you want that on, or you want this on. So all my pedals are off. There you go. Then you have to do like tap dancing. So I want this one on, this one off, this one. Okay, next section I want this one on. And so you have to step on the pedals 3 or 4 times. But what happens is that with this situation here, you can hook up 8 different pedals, 8 different effects or whatever it is that you want. And they go out the pedal into the switching board, and then back to the pedal. And the cool thing is when one of these are off, it doesn't go all the way through. It is a direct connection from the input all the way over here to the output, and that's what you want. So it's a clean bypass. But the best thing about it is that you can program it. So right now it's on passive. So when you click on A, which is channel 1, so you have 8 different banks. You have 8 different banks. There's 8. There's 1, there's 2, and it goes all the way through, and you can program each one of these banks. So, and every time you go to a new bank, it's on passive. So you have to turn it on. And right now, it's on D, which is just my distortion. So I got to lay it out. And eventually, if I get more, I have to mark it all. So, and if I want it on B, that would be my distortion and my Ghost Echo, which is good for like my solos and things I like to play right now. And I'm on C. That would be it's on clean channel, so this is off now. The distortion is off, so you're on a clean channel, which the Engel is beautiful for clean channels. Great amp for clean channels. And so now I'm just running these 2 pedals. I'm running my chorus. I'm not running my chorus. I'm running my orbiter, so my phaser, and my Ghost Echo Reverb. And you can just program each one of these channels to do what it is that you want to do. It's real simple to do. And I just bought this recently, and it's making my life difficult because you have to remember which channel or which setting is the one that you chose for that particular song instead of going to the pedal that you know, like in the past. And yeah, and now I have to go, okay, that's right, A was just straight distortion. Okay, that's my main running channel, let's rock out. Okay, now I want to do my solos, and now I'm on my clean channel for my weird sounds when I run through my phaser here and things like that. And it's really a new way of thinking about how you do things. Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna run through some of the things that I do. Like I said, I've been playing guitar for about 20 years. Doesn't matter how good I am, doesn't matter how good you are. If you want to play guitar, it's pretty easy. Just pick it up. All I gotta have is rhythm and the wanting to do so. And you just, like anything, you have to practice to get good at it. So this is drop A tuning. I turned it down a little bit because we don't need that much volume. So we have. You have to mind the fingernail. I had my finger broke, as you can see, and now it's starting to come off and it looks a little gross. But yeah, you just play the guitar. Distortion, and we're going to go show you some of these effects. Like I said, I was pressing on the channel. That's with the solos. That could be a lot of fun, where you have your cool little effects that I like to play. But the intro to the channel that I always play more often is the... Other than the mistake I put in there. I haven't played it in a while, so but we're that one's pretty much done. I got to write a little bit more lyrics to it, and we got to practice it out. But this is a really cool effect that I like to play with. Turn the snare off. I realize it's vibrating back here. Where is that at? There it is. Maybe you can hear a little better instead of the background. Someone's making popcorn. So. Anyhow, that's enough for me. So I'll see you around. I was just jamming out there. I don't know what the hell's going on. You just, when you get into your guitar, you just roll with it. You know what I mean? So once again, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, keep up with me. Maybe I'll get back to painting as soon as I can. It's been a hot summer, and I just don't want to be out in the hot sun or in my my garden shed in the backyard painting, and then the paint's going to be runnier than usual because of the heat and things like that. But yeah, man, if you want some more of this, if you want me to maybe show you how to play guitar a little bit, let me know, man. Write in the comments. So the reason I had to smash cut it right there is because I dropped the F-bomb right after that, and YouTube seems to frown upon this or upon that type of language. And yeah, but if you want me to explain guitar a little bit, let me know. I can do that too. Yeah, man, I painted today. I didn't get to film it. It's been a while since I've been painting, as I explained on the video. It's been too hot out. But today was overcast, about 75 degrees. So I went outside and I painted a beautiful picture, as you can see at the beginning of the video, and maybe I'll show it at the end. And when I get back to doing it, you guys could be there watching me doing it. So once again, don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you around, man.